Should you buy Dragon Ball Super Card Game Fusion World Manga Set 1? Or should you just skip this one? That is what we are answering here today. What's going on, guys? This is Damien from The Lookout. And yeah, let's just jump into this one. But before we begin, huge shout out to the Coffee Club, our lovely patrons. These are our $2 and up patrons. They buy us coffee. They keep this crazy content grind going. And guys, thanks a lot for your support. If you wish to join the Coffee Club, link to a patron is in the description below. And I think that's about everything. Roll the video. As with all of our videos, let's start with a breakdown. So Fusion World Manga Set 1 is here. Well, here. It's near. Or maybe it's back in the past, depending when you're watching the video. I'm going to tell you what is in this new product, what even is it. I'll show you a bunch of cool shit. And then I'll answer, should you buy this one? And we'll just wrap it up with a summary, which I'm probably gonna skip. Let's go. Quick note, we have a TCGPLAYER affiliate link in the description below. If you're buying any of these cards, please consider using our TCGPLAYER link. It helps us out a lot, and especially when we are now increasing and scaling up. Guys, some amazing things are coming and every little bit helps. Let's start with some basic product information. This is mostly for people who are just discovering the manga booster. A lot of the players already know all of this, but for you, let's walk you through this. It's a special manga set for Fusion World. So it's a Fusion World set, not a master set, two separate games. It's also designated as SB01, Manga Booster 1. There's gonna be another one this year. It's coming out on the 27th of June, so 9 days from now. And the MSRP is going to be $6 per pack, though this will also depend on your LGS and stuff like that. This is just the MSRP. As for what are you getting in the set, you're getting about 110 new cards, 5 leaders, 3 new ones, 2 old ones but with manga art, 1 SCR reprint, 21 energy markers, yeah, there's a whole bunch of energy markers, and so many alt arts. This set has a lot of alt arts. It's ideal for collectors. If you are a collector, this is the set that you want to get. Okay, let's start with leaders. We're getting 3 new leaders: Red Cell, Yellow Boo, and Black Bulma. These are normal versions of the newest leaders, and they look very dope. They look very, very dope. Let's check out the alt art versions. The alt art versions look very dope. They have this gold background, and yeah, if you want to know how rare these are gonna be, I think they're gonna be about the same as normal alt art leaders, but these look phenomenal. The golden background is so cool on these ones. The reprinted leaders, the ones that I'm gonna show you next, they have the same treatment. So let's take a look at them. These 2 leaders got manga art: Son Goku Childhood, World Tournament leader, and the Green Vegeta. So these 2 got manga art and a bunch of support, because like you've seen, the previous ones were red, yellow, and black. So we don't have original blue and green leaders. Instead, we're just getting a legacy support and basically a continuation of the original archetypes. And of course, these are the alt art versions. So gold background again, gold letters. They look so cool. Like, these ones really, really look cool. I like the Goku. I like the Goku. Vegeta I'm not super sold on, but I do like the Goku one. So yeah, those were the 5 total leaders and 5 alt art leaders. We will have guides for each on the channel in the next 2 weeks or so. I'll try to get them out before the set actually drops. Now let's talk about alt arts. There are 2 styles of alt arts. They're both manga covers. You have the red ones, like Cell, and you have the basically white ones, right? Like the Android 16. There is no difference in pull rates. So as much as I know, there is no difference in pull rates between the 2 styles. And cards have either one or the other. So you will not get a red cover Cell and you will get like a white one. You'll get one, and that's it. You can go to the main database or to DBS Deck Planet and check out all of the alt arts there. We have a couple of more here, and I'm not gonna show all of them, but here are some of the cool ones, at least in my opinion. We have Goku Childhood, Chi-Chi, Majin Buu Evil. This one looks amazing with all of the boos on it. Master Roshi looks awesome, and Piccolo Jr. So these cover all rarities from common to SR, though there's only one common, and that's a Bulma. When it comes to pull rates, I don't know the actual pull rates for these, but they shouldn't be too hard to pull just because there's so many of them and they're spread across various rarities, and there's just a huge, overwhelming number of alt arts. So collecting them shouldn't be too difficult. It shouldn't be too difficult, and they shouldn't be too expensive. But yeah, you can find all of them on the official website or on DBS Deck Planet. There's also an SER reprint, and that is Namek Goku. So Namek Goku from set 5 comes in two different versions. The first one is to the left, and then to the right is the more rare one. Both of these look amazing, and I think that this is a good pick for a reprint because it is an SER that's widely used. And yeah, basically, not much to say. Awesome looking card. Let's continue. We are also getting a lot of legacy support. So this one is more for players who want to actually play the game rather than just collect. A lot of the decks got legacy support. Ripku, Fat Buu, Android 18, Piccolo, these four plus the two old leaders, so Blue Kitku and Vegeta, plus everyone's favorite deck, Evil Buu. So all of these got legacy support. You will find very cool cards in this product. Like, I really love the design of these new cards. You're gonna find a bunch of them for these various decks in this set, and overall it's great support for older decks, and it makes me hyped for set 2. If they just continue this track of giving all the deck support in these manga sets, it's gonna be awesome. And finally, we have the energy markers. In fact, we have 21 energy markers. Okay, cool. So how do you collect these? They come in two versions, similar to leaders with the gold background, and this time around you can pull them from packs. That is huge because there is an overwhelming amount of them. You can pull them from packs. We don't know the drop rates for these. We don't know the pull rates, like how common or uncommon they're gonna be, but I think they're gonna be fairly common, just given the fact that there are two versions and there is just so many of them. I'm not gonna show any more than just these two. I think these two are amazing. I think the artwork is super funny on these, and there is also a Roshi one, which is really cool. So yeah, energy markers. So all of that being said, should you buy the manga set? Yes, I think you should absolutely buy it. This set is really cool. The art design is amazing. The manga cards look so good. The legacy support is really cool. The new archetypes, it kinda comes and goes. But anyway, just to wrap it up for collectors, yes, this set has so much value. Between the alt art leaders, the 21 energy markers, two versions of the SCR, alt arts of normal cards, there's so much to collect here. For players, well, there aren't a lot of new cards. Like, we get a decent chunk of new cards, a lot of reprints as well with new manga art, and the legacy support is really good. So if you're a player, I think like the legacy support is fine. If you're already buying Fusion World, you should buy it. If you're a player, of course. I think this one is a big hit for collectors. For investors, there's probably someone watching this and they're like, can I scalp the shit out of this, man? You don't invest into non-One Piece Bandai card games, we all fucking know that. So if you're looking to just scalp people and just buy all of these fucking boxes and expecting to sell them for stupid prices, go look somewhere else. Because you're not finding these in non-One Piece Bandai games. This just doesn't happen. This isn't because I know that people are gonna be wild on social media because I just fucking said that. This doesn't mean like the game is bad, you shouldn't invest into it. It's just a reality check for people who think they can just go to store and buy fucking everything and then overcharge it. It doesn't work like that. So in summary, the product is great. The product is really great. It's one of the best ones that Fusion World has. My second favorite are the Ultimate decks, right? That's just a habit to call them that. The Shallot and Giblet, those are huge. Though there's a bit of a drama with the Giblet one, I don't have time to cover it. So especially for collectors and players who care about artwork, this is a big one. This is definitely a big set to buy. That's it for the video. Let me know in the comments below, will you buy Manga Set 1? Have you already pre-ordered a bunch of these? Have you already bought some of them? I know there are stores online where you can get these. So are you hyped for the product? Are you maybe disappointed with it? Let me know in the comments. I read all of your comments. I try to respond to everything. I love our little community. And while you're here, hit those like and subscribe buttons. Help us get to 6k subs when I'm gonna give away a box of codes. This has been Damien from The Lookout, and I'll see all of you in the next video.